the in reading for this and kind of trying to understand a little more about Christian nationalism and the way that it's viewed, the Time magazine article for me was, I don't know if scary is the right term, but to me, it shows where things are, which is we're kind
Ominous.
of in, what's that?
Ominous.
Yes, ominous. And we're kind of in a place that Christianity is taking a beating. And I feel like this is the new way for us to look at Christianity as bad, or as, well, you got to be careful for those Christian nationalists. Okay, how soon is it that you evangelizing somebody is you pushing your Christian nationalism?
Right.
The same way that me, I don't know, like it's I'm pushing white nationalism, I'm pushing Nazism, I'm pushing racism, I'm pushing all these other things because I evangelize somebody. I'm telling you, this is coming down the pipeline, and the worst thing is there are thousands and thousands of Christians getting on board with this horrible idea, saying that basically, Christian nationalism, that's real dangerous, that's really scary. In certain contexts, yes, but when we blanket statement, you don't think they're going to use a blanket statement the same way they're currently doing with every other thing, like the bigot and the racism and everything else, so as to win their argument? This is what's coming down the pipeline. So the reason why this matters to me, that we reclaim the term, change the meaning a little bit behind what everybody else sees, and really go back to what it used to mean, is we're in for a rude awakening as Christians if we think that we can say Christian nationalism is a horrible idea. I see the way Time magazine is writing about it. I am telling you, we will not be able to evangelize our neighbors without, and this is already happening, but it's going to get way worse, where they're going to call us Christian nationalists, which is equated with Nazism and everything else. And next thing you know, you're going to have zero ability to do anything as a Christian. You going to church is going to be exercising your privilege, and is going to be, white nationalism and Christian nationalism, because how dare you, and put your church above a mosque or above whatever it may be. Like, and you go, well, that doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? Because they're doing it all the time. So
Right.
yeah, it's very scary. It's a slippery slope, I guess, for Christians to get on board with this pardon me, Christian nationalism is a horrible thing. Pump the brakes on that a little bit, and again, remove the emotion and try to understand the nuance maybe of this difficult situation, because the mainstream is using it for the detriment of Christianity, is what I'd say.
Well, and you think about, again, the equivalency that people are making, nowadays with cancel culture, the worst thing that anybody can possibly call you is a racist, right? Mm-hmm. You think about sports commentators, you think about, people in the public eye who that is the number one thing. If somebody calls you that, you can kiss your career goodbye. And so they'll do everything in their power to avoid, having somebody use that blanket term of that's just racism or that's your white privilege.
You can be controlled by it.
Right, exactly.
Somebody might call you this, therefore, a bigot, racist.
You need to not do these things. And I think, Joe, your point is excellent. The fact that, it is very easy to see within the next, 5, 10, 15 years, not that far away, people using that Christian nationalism term in the exact same way as just a blanket statement that, immediately causes people to get defensive, immediately causes people to be controlled by not wanting to be called that. And so we're going to avoid doing certain things. Again, you said it, Joe. I don't want to repeat everything that you said. That is the next thing that's on our horizon. If we allow this, just blanket definition of the term without really parsing it, without really saying, hang on, let's actually take a look at the definition rather than just allowing people to twist it, manipulate it, make it mean something that it's not. It's a great point.
And thank you. I appreciate it. That's why this matters, is
right.
What we're saying. For those listening, you go, what's the big deal? That
was one of the comments I got, is it's a loaded term. We need to abandon it. Okay, but then what? And that what you're saying, and Will, what you're saying about the terms being used to control, and push you into a corner, is very much, I'm not a Christian nationalist. Oh, okay, well, what do you believe? I believe this. Oh, yeah, you are. You're not going to escape it. And so, if you think killing 60, 70 million babies is a bad thing, and that maybe we should have laws against it, that Roe v. Wade should be struck down, for the people that need that term, as a rhetorical weapon, you are a Christian nationalist.
Right.
And so your choice at that point goes one of two ways. You can say, I guess I am, or you can say, oh, no, I don't want to be that. No, anything but that. Okay, I'll stop talking about abortion. And you see this happen over and over. You've seen people give up the LGBT thing because you don't want to be that. You've seen people give, and keep ceding ground because, boy, I really don't want to be thought of negatively by those out there. And so, that was the comment I got a few times. Can we just give up the term? Can we use something else? Well, what term are we going to use? And
because they're going to use it against us.
No,
right. We know that for a fact.
Right. It's
you may
not
give it
the
up, they
terms
won't.
itself. And so you might as well grab the term by the horns, run it back the other way and say, yes, I am. And it's a good thing. It's a biblical thing. It's what God expects of government.